Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, human beings of all ages, welcome to Vibrations with Vito. I am your host, Vito. This is episode 27. We are just chugging along here. I feel wonderful today. I had the luxury of being off from work today. My guest has the privilege of being off every Friday. We'll get to her in a second. You can hear her jewelry moving in the back. Okay, let's get right to it. The message of the week. I saw on my elementary school, they have an electronic billboard right outside the church. And when I saw it, I instantly sent it to my friend in Seattle. Shout out to Isaiah. Fun fact about him, never met him a day in my life. But it's no catfishing going on or dog fishing, dogs for life. But we FaceTime all that, so shout out to him. But so the message of the week, I said, start by doing what's necessary, then doing what's possible. Suddenly, you're doing the impossible. So take that, rewind that if you need to. That helped me during the week. I like that. I thought it was meaningful. So I have a special guest here with me today. She's a wonderful lady. She's a good friend of mine. Is there an age difference? Sure, but who cares? Who cares? Like, not a good source to quote by, but like R. Kelly said, age ain't nothing but a number. No, we don't side with R. Kelly here. But folks, help me welcome a good friend of mine, Pam Mathewson. How are you?
I'm good.
You look good today. Oh, sorry. You look good today.
Thanks for noticing. You look great too.
Are those glasses new?
Yes, they are.
Oh, okay. I noticed right away. Is red one of your favorite colors?
It's always my favorite color.
I thought you liked green.
I do, but I soured on that.
Activity's green.
I soured on that.
Oh, okay. Well, how are you today?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Like you said, I am off today. It was a rough week. And yeah.
We forget about that on the Vibrations show. We forget all about our troubles when we come on here. So I'm sorry you had a rough week, but this day we're going to enjoy.
Well, guess what? That rough week is over.
Yeah.
I am head first into the weekend.
You're off this weekend?
Yes, I am.
That's really nice.
And even took off on Monday.
Oh, what are you taking off for?
Well, it's important to me to attend the funeral.
Virtually.
Yes. I'll be wearing my formal black pajamas.
Okay.
And I will start watching as soon as I open my eyes in the morning. Have my coffee.
I don't know how to do this.
You got it. You know what they say, Vito. Where there's a will, there's a way. I can tell you that I received many, many condolence messages.
I sent Thursday. You one.
You did?
As soon as I saw it.
You graciously offered to escort me to the funeral.
Yeah, but I don't, are we allowed to have off, for that long?
It's amazing to me, though, the outpouring, especially in Britain. There's people waiting in line for 14 hours in miles long. At one point, that line was 9 miles long.
To see the Queen.
To see the Queen. It's crazy.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
God bless America. Thank you for helping me with that. Before we get into too much, we needed the glass. So, this is for you and for me. Little Pinot Grigio. We never say the brand here. They don't need the free advertisements.
No, they don't.
So, put your volume up. It's time for the pour.
Beautiful. Now you know the weekend started.
Yeah, right? Little bubbles in the mic.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Cheers. I appreciate you coming on the show.
Anything for you, babe.
Do you like it?
I do.
Okay, good.
I'm going to have another drink.
See, I felt like it was necessary to have you on because of what happened with the Queen. I mentioned you last week. You love the Queen.
I do.
And you put it on Front Street that you are a big fan of Miss Elizabeth.
That's right.
Okay, when did that start?
Oh, probably when I was a kid.
Okay, and do you remember how?
No, just always seeing pictures of her, in the now defunct Life magazine. And just the whole thing. Imagine growing up like that. Those so many generations. Like, I just watched a program about Althorp, which is Princess Diana's childhood home. That house, and I use that term house loosely,
Yeah.
has been in the same family for 19 generations. So imagine what that house is filled with.
Yeah.
Like, there's been a Spencer living in that house since like the 1500s. It's crazy.
The royal family is crazy to me. The fact that these people have this power just because of the
Well, not even that. If you
family.
even if you take that away, just any family that has lived in the same place for 19 generations,
Has that ever happened?
probably. I guess you could find out with some research, but
Correct, but
that just was fascinating to me.
having that level of power, I don't think.
When
I
you
don't
think about like the things that you have left from your nana, the things that that were your grandfathers.
Right.
Imagine your great.
know. Right, like his grandfather.
Yes.
Yeah. No, that's wild. It's crazy to me that like I grew up with that lady, with Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah.
You know. Like,
Well,
she's
something like 80% of the United Kingdom knows no other
Yeah.
than the Queen.
That's
And then
wild.
I thought, what about that other 20%? Must be ancient.
Yeah.
So they would remember Queen Elizabeth's father.
Oh, wild. So what happens now? It's Charles and his wife.
Yeah.
But she's not the queen now.
Mm-mm.
She's the queen consort. Mm-hmm. Okay. So when Charles checks out, it's going to be William.
William and his wife, and she will be queen.
Nice. But after William, it doesn't go to Harry because he's not royal
No,
anymore.
it will go to William's son.
Mm.
Though he's still in the line of succession.
Harry. Mm-hmm. He just is. He's getting
He's
skipped
just,
a little bit.
he's pretty far down the road.
Yeah. So I don't know if you saw last week's episode, but I mentioned a little bit of a conspiracy theory about Princess Diana specifically.
A lot of people believe that.
Without your biased opinion, do you see any way that that's like could be a reality?
I know that Princess Diana herself believed that,
Yes. She wrote letters
but
predicting it, kind of.
I don't see any reason why
Anybody would want to do that?
would want to get rid of Princess Diana.
She was speaking out like post.
Okay.
Yeah. And then maybe they wanted to quiet her. I'm not saying I really truly
Yes,
believe it.
I get that.
Right.
But I don't know. Maybe I'm naive. I can't see.
Right, that's fair.
I can't see that happening.
I watched the conspiracy theory video. It was a British what's that guy's last name? Morgan something in Britain. He's a reporter.
Yeah. What is it? Piers Morgan.
Yeah, him. He was like kind of doing it, and it was 49 minutes. And I'm not saying I believed it entirely, but it was fishy, and then it was like maybe.
I think you can make any situation fishy if you add enough.
Do you believe in any conspiracy theories? Any of them grab your attention?
No.
No.
I mean, I'm aware of a lot of them.
Right.
And I'm sure there's plenty of stuff the government doesn't want you to know.
Right.
But no, I'm not a big subscriber.
Speaking of subscriber, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube Vibrations with Vito. If you're watching on YouTube and you're not subscribed, you're doing something wrong. So subscribe. If you're just listening on Apple and Spotify, tell a friend, tell 3 friends. I appreciate everybody who's listening or watching. Episode 27, hope you're enjoying. People think the moon landing was a conspiracy
Yes, they
theory.
think that too.
And you lived through that.
Again, why?
Why do they think it's fake?
Yeah, like, why would the government go through such hoops to make something like that fake?
To beat Russia in the space war. But I think we did do it because if we didn't do it, they were going to really do it.
I think they did land on the moon.
So did I. But there's really people that don't think that. They're like, oh, the moon or the Earth is flat, and we didn't land on the moon.
I think that people like that are always looking for a conspiracy.
No matter what it is,
Exactly.
everything is a conspiracy.
Exactly.
Okay. So shout out to the Queen. She did a lot, huh?
Yeah.
I feel like I made
When
it.
you think about, like, she's worked with every president since Harry Truman.
Yeah, that's wild.
as many prime ministers. Her first prime minister was Winston Churchill. He was born in 1895.
Goodness.
Well, that's crazy when you think about that. I mean,
that lady she's been through a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said always that was her favorite, though.
What's that?
Winston Churchill was her favorite prime minister.
Who's the prime minister now?
The new prime minister, a woman, her last name is Truss. I can't think what her first name is.
Well, shout out to her. You think she's
But
doing a good job?
She,
Without knowing anything?
well, I know that she only just met the Queen on the 6th, which is another incredible thing.
Of this month?
Yes, the Queen walked with her cane to meet her prime minister, which she traditionally does every time one is elected, and shook, her hand and met her, and then she died 2 days later. But she rallied.
Conspiracy theory.
Well, do you know what I mean? I think her sense of duty is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Okay.
That she fulfilled her final, move there.
Right. Okay. All right. All right. Well, so you're taking off on Monday to pay your respects.
Yes.
I'm off on Monday, so maybe I'll pay my respects as well.
Also, this is history. This isn't. You'll never see this again in your lifetime.
That's true. No, that's true. Her reign. 70-some years. Right?
And plus the pomp and circumstance, the procession, the pageantry. You'll never see that again in your lifetime.
Queen Elizabeth. You have a sticker on your car.
I do, and so many people have asked me, will I now be getting a King Charles sticker?
Yeah, the answer is
I know
no.
everybody's waiting for the answer. No. I'm going to give the guy a chance.
Well, I don't think... someone said on Twitter he signed a 3-year contract. Fully guaranteed.
Oh, the best was the job opening that you sent me. Didn't you send that to me, the job opening? Oh, no,
Yes.
Liz sent it.
Yeah.
The job opening.
Yeah. I think you sent it to me.
Yeah, she
was
sent
funny.
it to me.
Yes, shout out to everybody. Shout out to your daughter. You got to go pick her up in a few. Shout out to her. Shout out to Lenny. Shout out to everybody. Old Seabass. Old
Seabass turned 15 on Monday.
Okay, happy belated.
Yeah.
Happy belated.
Yes, and Stacy and I bought him tickets to see one of his favorite bands, the Ninja Sex Party.
Goodness gracious,
Now,
what a
if
name.
you had told me that at some point I would be buying tickets for my grandson to attend the Ninja Sex Party, I would have told you were crazy.
What a crazy name.
So we bought him 2 tickets, and we told him he can take whoever he would like to the Ninja Sex Party.
Does he want to take you?
No, he's taking his mom. But I listened to the Ninja Sex Party. I looked them up on YouTube.
Yeah.
They reminded me of the Tenacious D. Do you know the Tenacious D?
No, that's a terrible name too. What's going on with
Tenacious D is Jack Black
okay.
and his buddy Carl Gassman. They do like song parodies
Okay.
and like silly songs.
Right.
And this is pretty much what the Ninja Sex Party is about.
That's absurd. Well, I hope he enjoys himself. Shout out to Troy Polamalu as well. Love her dearly.
Troy shaved her head.
Hey.
Yeah.
Like kind of how low yours is?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I mean, it's grown since. But
Okay.
yeah,
All right.
the humidity was too much for Troy. She couldn't take it.
Shout out to Stacy. Shout out to Mickey. Shout out to Pearl, that wild animal.
Oh my God.
Pearl is her dog, and it is an albino boxer, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so she's white. Her name's Pearl. She's got 2 different colored eyes. Mm-hmm. She's gorgeous.
She's gorgeous, but she's big.
She looks like a hyena, though, like the size of a hyena.
Oh yeah, she's huge. And she's getting really like muscly.
Yeah, that picture you sent me, she's
That was her
ripped.
first trip to the beach. She acted like a complete maniac.
She does that all the time.
You've seen her deer leap.
Oh, like gallop?
Yeah, no, how she leaps.
Yeah.
She was doing that in the ocean.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, she had a good time.
Can she swim? Did she swim?
Oh, yeah.
well? Nice.
Bailey was out there.
Little Bailey. Shout out to Bailey.
He was out there paddling too. And then they both came home and slept like crazy. But yeah, Pearl's in the doghouse this week.
She's always in the doghouse, I feel.
I came home from work and, I let her out of her cage and, we did some dog wrestling and then I went upstairs to take my shower. And when I came back downstairs, my television was on, when you watch Netflix and
Yeah.
they put up that scenic view in between? Well, that's what was on my TV and the remote was missing. I couldn't find it anywhere. I looked everywhere. Finally, I found it in the backyard in 2 pieces.
Oh, boy.
No batteries.
She ate the batteries?
I couldn't find them.
You're going to see them in a few days.
I ended up going out to the Rite Aid in my pajamas to buy batteries for my remote so I could watch TV. 2 days later,
Priorities.
she did the same thing. And now the remote is so mangled and chewed that I need a new one. Like, I had to tape it up just so I can watch TV. Yeah.
It's not good.
No.
Well, Pearl, be better. Okay, let's transition here. Let's tell the people how we met. So, we met at where you currently work. We won't say the company because we just don't need to. So, I started in the dietary department, and you were in the therapeutic recreation department.
Correct.
Right, let's put some respect on it. Major help. Very important job during the pandemic specifically.
Yeah.
Underrated for some people, but
Oh, like, underpaid.
underpaid too. Extremely underpaid. Very important job. But so you were part of that department. I was in the dietary for 2 years, but I knew you then. I was just like, oh, that's a great lady.
Yep.
We always got along.
Well, this is the thing.
Well, here we go.
You know, when I started working there, I'm a friendly, outgoing gal. Like, I talk to everybody, and I didn't realize till after I'd been there a while there was a weird hierarchy there. Like, as a therapeutic recreation person, I shouldn't have been friendly with a dietary guy.
Oh, right. This is a problem for some
yes,
people.
and I should not be friendly with housekeeping.
Right. You got to stay within your department.
Exactly.
Very strange.
And nor should I reach above my department.
Yeah. No, how dare you?
But I
Did that.
don't operate like that. That's,
Lawbreaker.
well, it's crazy.
No, it is crazy. Asinine, if you will.
Exactly.
So, yeah, we got along well. And then I joined the department because, first off, it was more money. And second,
Best thing that ever happened. You were a breath of fresh air.
my skills were useful for that department.
Yes, and you're still missed too.
Yeah, well, I miss you. I don't really miss the place. Not gonna lie to you.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
Yeah, but I do miss you. The environment was great.
I just mean like your residents. They often still ask about you.
Great.
You know, they want to know what you're up to. You made an impression there.
I missed 5 years.
Yeah.
Same residents. You know?
Yeah.
Some people come and some people go, but
Well, that's the hard part of that job.
oh, it's the worst part.
Especially if you're an open-hearted person. You will befriend people. You will learn to love people. Not everybody.
So let's say this: that the pandemic changed me specifically, my love for the job. I loved the job. And then the pandemic and everything changed. Everything got spooky and weird. And people started getting spooky and weird. And it just so it changed dramatically. So for you, what do you think was the biggest takeaway? Like,
From the pandemic?
yeah. Did you lose
Well-
any love for it? For what you do?
No.
No? Okay,
No,
well, that's
maybe
good.
the way that things were handled there, but no, what I enjoy about that job is the people, the
Right.
residents, the people. And what I learned through that was that stupid hierarchy, you need each other. You needed each other more than ever during that pandemic.
Very lonely.
Especially on the job. Like, yeah. Like, that's the only way we were getting through that was leaning on each other.
A very trying time.
Yeah.
Yeah, still is though. Like, still, I feel, like I'll be doing something. They're like, "Oh, by the way, such and such is positive," and I'm
Yeah.
like, because now everything has got to change again.
Well, we're currently in an outbreak. I'm being tested twice a week.
I got scared for a second, but
Yeah.
that's good. I get tested twice a week as well, so we're good here.
And incidentally, I tested negative yesterday.
Good, that's good. You feel great today.
I feel great
Good.
today.
I'm glad to have you here.
Here. But yeah, this is great. It's great to see you. It's great to sit and talk. Yeah.
I love it. We can go a certain amount of time without talking to each other, and it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
So I think I saw you maybe right before I left for Italy.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I've seen you since, have I?
No, I don't think so.
No.
But I don't feel that way because
Yeah, right.
I followed you so closely.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed your family trip.
Good, so did I.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you did. It looked nice to you. I would love to take you to Sicily one of
Oh,
these
I would
days.
love
That
to
would
go.
be nice.
I did show your picture around.
What picture?
When you were in the suit.
Oh,
and,
boy.
Oh my gosh, everybody was like, wow.
Hey, no.
Yeah.
I felt good. I stuck
Yeah.
out like a sore thumb. No, everybody had navy
Sherry
blue.
said, wow, Vito has grown up a lot. He looks like a man now.
Let's go. Shout out to Sherry. I miss her. I put her as a reference the other
Yeah.
the other day because I applied for a job, and it wanted references, so I put Sherry.
Yeah.
That I see, like I miss.
Yeah, the camaraderie, that group. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have that now. Like me and Taryn have it, but nobody else. You know what I mean? I don't feel that anywhere else really.
Yeah.
But oh well. Let's plow ahead here. So we were talking about the Queen, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're the Queen of Jeopardy. How does it feel to be the Queen of Jeopardy? I have been around people that are good at Jeopardy. My brother-in-law being one of those. He's really good at it. But you are phenomenal at Jeopardy.
Do you think I could take him on?
Yes. I feel like if you actually got on the show, you would do well.
I feel like I could do well unless that's a sports question.
Then that's when I'm in your ear and you're like,
yeah,
we're cheating. But
those are my weak subjects: sports and science and science. Though I can answer, once in a while.
No, you do. I know. You gotta give yourself some credit.
Once in a while, I can answer a sports question.
Right. But other than that, you got everything else on lock. Like we'll be watching it. And before I can even read the question, she's like, Red River. And I'm like,
well, my tip is to read the question and don't wait for Ken or Ma'am to say the question.
Rest in peace, Alex Trebek.
Yes.
It's not the same.
And what about the big controversy about that? Like, does it bother you?
I grew up with him, too. I was saying I grew up with
Yes, I
Queen
grew
Elizabeth.
up with him, too.
Yeah.
But, I mean, bottom line is the guy's gone.
Right.
Respect.
But
Somebody has to do it.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with Mayim Bialik doing it. I don't have a problem with Ken Jennings.
I just wanted them to pay respect.
I did not like Aaron Rodgers.
That one was weird.
That is weird.
That
What the
one
what?
was real weird. What the what? Was he even on? Was he even on the show?
No.
No, never. Not even for like
no.
celebrity
Like,
or
what does he
anything?
have to do? Yeah.
Yeah, no. I didn't understand that.
Like Ken Jennings is a champion.
Right, of Jeopardy.
Mayim Bialik she has a degree in like neuroscience. Like she's brilliant.
Right.
Aaron Rodgers?
Not brilliant?
I don't know. Is
might
he?
be. He's,
I know he prevaricated about his COVID vaccine status.
Yeah, he explained it in detail when he went on Joe Rogan's podcast. I forget what he said word for word, but it was blown out of proportion a little bit. He didn't really lie. It's just I don't really know all the details, but
that seems to me like being a little bit pregnant. Like you either are or you aren't. Are you vaccinated or not? I'm a little bit vaccinated.
Yeah. What does that mean? Right.
Exactly.
Okay. Fair enough.
And here's another thing. You don't want to be vaccinated? Don't be vaccinated. But stand behind your statement.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. Speaking of football, did you see anything about Brett Favre?
No.
That piece of shit. Excuse me, but he was stealing money with the governor. Or I guess it was just him. He stole $5 million from the welfare fund to make a volleyball facility for where his daughter goes to school.
Well, he obviously needed the money.
Right. He's not a multi-millionaire.
I mean, I'm sure that school costs plenty. Private school is expensive.
I mean, though, come on.
So
stealing from the poor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And mind you, in the poorest state in the United States, Mississippi.
Yeah.
Like what?
What about everybody else's daughter?
So now he's getting sued by them, but I think he should go to jail.
Yeah, he sure should.
Yeah. I don't care that he was like Levi's sponsor or
that's the sad
Wrangler or
thing.
whatever.
That's the sad thing.
Yeah. Just because he's a football player?
And he probably is looked up to by a
lot of people, probably. Maybe not so much.
Particularly little boys.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't. That pissed me off when I saw that, though. Speaking of stuff I saw in the news, did you see about Chicago in the purge kind of law thing they did? Did you see that?
I can't even watch those movies.
Oh.
There's no chance of me going to Chicago.
Did you hear about it, though?
No.
Oh, God. Okay, so bear with. I have to put my glasses on because I have to read it, but bear with me. Here we go. It said Illinois passes the purge, in quotations, law that will allow 400 criminals to be released in 2023. It is making history and headlines for being the first state to pass a new controversial law whose consequences have been compared to the purge. Go ahead. Do you have anything to say?
Yes. What were their crimes?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to find the whole thing here. So it's called the SAFE-T Act. So it stands for Safety, Accountability, Fairness, and Equity, today. So in other words, it's aimed at reforming Illinois' cash bail system by basically getting rid of cash bail entirely. It also limits who can be arrested and held in jail based on the crime they are alleged to have committed. The law would end cash bail for 12 non-detainable offenses. You ready? Second-degree murder, aggravated battery, arson, drug-induced homicide, kidnapping, burglary, robbery, intimidation, aggravated driving under the influence, aggravated fleeing and eluding, drug offenses, and threatening a public official. Yep, we know what you're thinking. These are some pretty serious crimes.
They sound serious to me.
That pissed me off. What does that even mean?
It means you should be
Stay
even
inside?
more cautious than you are now.
Yeah, stay inside. But that's bewildering to me. That's literally like what happened in the movie.
Oh, God.
And people just, I mean, not really what happened in the movie, because people could just go do anything they wanted, you
Right.
know? But what kind of place do we live in? Is this a movie? This is real life.
Wow.
I didn't like that.
No, I don't like to hear that either.
You didn't
Now-
see that before I told you?
No,
Oh, okay,
I did.
no.
And here's another thing, like, if it's like a lesser crime,
Yeah.
then yeah, you're wasting everybody's money and time putting somebody in prison. But those don't sound like lesser crimes to me.
Second degree murder?
Right.
You should be in jail. No ifs, ands, or buts. Okay, wait. I saw something. Oh, goodness. Excuse, that was I hit the table. So I work. We learn a lot of fun facts at our jobs, no?
Uh-huh.
A lot. So I saw this one. We've talked about this many times, but here we go. It said, the sun is the largest thing in our solar system. So large that 1,300,000 Earths could fit inside of it. But compared to other stars, the sun is pretty average. The largest sun in the universe by weight is R136A1. That's the name. Anyway, the star is 265 times more massive than our sun by weight and 7 million times brighter than our sun. In terms of sheer size, a star known as UY Scuti is the largest, with a radius 1,700 times greater than the radius of the sun.
Oh, I can't stop.
The distance between Earth and our sun is known as an astronomical unit. By this measure, the size of UY Scuti's 8 astronomical units across. I really don't know what I was reading at the end.
I can't wrap my mind around that.
We're so small.
We are so small.
We're so small. It's the
You
only
know, it's
thing.
just like when they talk about billions of dollars or trillions, like I can't
Right.
understand. My tiny brain cannot process
Can
that.
you picture like $1 million?
And I'm a Jeopardy player.
Right. Speaking of, let's close on this Jeopardy. You know what I hate about Jeopardy? The only thing I hate about Jeopardy, if I finish in first with 36,000, and you finish in second with 35,000, you only finish with 2,000.
Yeah, that's not right.
It's a bunch of bull.
It is.
On stupid Wheel of Fortune, they spin a wheel.
They're walking away
And-
with thousands.
Right.
Yeah.
If I finish in first with 36,000, you finish with second and 35, you keep your 35.
Yes.
For spinning a wheel and guessing a letter.
Well, here's the other thing about Jeopardy. If you do take their test and are selected as a
Yeah,
contestant,
yeah.
it's on you to fly out there.
And they don't even pay for you. huh?
No, and like
Wow.
put yourself up while you're there and stuff.
It's not good. It's not good.
But I do enjoy playing from my couch.
You're very good at it. I'll say that.
It's the trivia,
Yeah.
and it's the way my brain works. I remember useless facts.
Boy. Can you share any of those useful facts?
I remember useless facts. I remember song lyrics. I remember lines from movies.
Oh, hold on. Speaking of useless, this isn't a useless fact. This is actually very cool. But it happened on this day.
I love that on this day in history.
Yes, on this day.
I follow them on the Instagram, yeah.
So on every day when we print our like activity sheet, this kind of stuff is on the front page. So here we go. On this day, Susan B. Anthony was fined $100 for voting in the 1872 election. She never paid the fine. Good for her.
Atta girl, she should have paid it in Susan B. Anthony dollars.
Oh, fag, she's got her own. She's got her own currency. I forgot all about that. You ever heard anything about a praying mantis? Like, do they bring good luck or bad luck? You ever heard anything about that? Mm-mm. Okay, so they apparently bring good luck.
I know they're very good for your garden.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's good to have one in your garden. They eat a lot of pests.
They're freaky.
Yeah.
They are
Oh,
freaky.
they're very freaky.
Did you know they fly? I learned that this week,
Yeah.
I think. I saw 3. 3 this week.
Yikes.
Shout out to Dave. He sent me a video of this door. Actually, it was the front door of the restaurant. There was a praying mantis on the door.
Yeah, they're huge, too.
Yeah, they are. And I saw 2 at work in the garden. We were just sitting in the garden, and there was one that looked like a tree bark.
Wow.
Like he literally blended in with the tree, but it was 100% a praying mantis.
Did you see the new Jurassic Park movie yet?
No, have you? Is it good?
I saw it twice.
So that good?
No, it's not that good. I just love it. I love those kind of movies. I went to see it at the movie, but I watched it the other night too. But there are the giant,
Praying mantises?
not praying mantis, like locusts, but they're like the size of a house cat.
Oh no.
Like really skeevy, yeah. But I love those kind of movies. I like those. The Lost World,
yeah.
King Kong,
Yeah,
Godzilla.
yeah. Wait a minute. So that's what I was about to transition to.
Yeah.
So I waited for you.
To watch King Kong. I
Yes.
love those kind of movies.
King Kong versus Godzilla. We watched that together.
We loved it.
That was amazing. It was amazing. Right from the start, because we were both nervous, because in those kind of movies, they like focus on the people for a while. Fuck the people.
Right. You want to see that giant ape.
Yeah, and the dragon, what is he, a lizard?
Yeah.
A big lizard. Yes. So we watched that together, and that was a great movie. Did you know that they're doing a second one? Are they planned it for, I think it's...
I'm there.
I think
I'm so there.
I think it's 2026 or 2027, but they're going to be teammates. So there's going to be like a bigger thing.
Okay.
And they're going to have to
I'm so on it.
team up. Because at the end, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, you're
Yeah,
living
spoiler
under a
alert, it's been
rock.
out for 2 years, but
Yeah, you're living under a rock. But at the end, they team up together.
Yeah.
And they beat the Mechagodzilla.
oh, I'm down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, so let's do that.
I am
Great
so
movie.
down.
It was a great movie. I like all those kind of movies, though. Like you said.
Yeah, I do too. I like those. I like the Predator. Did you watch the new Predator movie?
So those ones kind of scare me.
Yeah, they scare me too, but I can watch that.
Okay.
Now these other movies like The Purge, no, I couldn't watch that. The violence, I can't.
It's too realistic.
Yeah,
That's my problem. A big ape and a big lizard,
Yeah,
very
right.
unrealistic.
and then some show that Mary's been telling me that I need to watch called The Patient. Have you watched this?
No, I've heard of it. Shout out to Mary.
It's Steve Carell,
Yeah.
and he
I've
plays
heard
a
of
psychiatrist who is like the psychiatrist or a serial killer. But no, that's just not my cup of tea.
it. So you just said serial killer. My mind went this way. Rest in peace to P&B Rock. It is a shame.
Yeah, what is up with that? And people are saying that his girlfriend made the call. That he
I
was,
feel so bad. So no. Now that she made the call, she posted her location.
right.
Like to
But
Instagram.
many people share
Oh.
their locations.
Right, but not when you're a multi-millionaire celebrity.
Hello, Pop Smoke.
Yeah, and that's how he died.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. It's not good.
No, it's not good. I'm not saying that at all.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that he did it. She probably did that innocently.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's what I mean.
Same as Pop Smoke. He did not
The
do
thing
that
is,
to say, "Come get me."
You know what? This should be a lesson. If you're not from Los Angeles, don't go to Los Angeles.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, because Pop Smoke got killed in L.A. too.
And that's a good rule for anybody, whether you're, a celebrity or not.
It's a shame because my high school career, P&B Rock was coming up, like really gaining traction, and so like he's from Philly.
Yeah.
So we really loved P&B Rock.
Well, you're
Every
just
high
like
school
a
party.
lot of those guys. That's the common thing they all have is they're so young.
Imagine making it at a
Like
German
how old
town.
was that guy?
30.
How old was Pop Smoke? He was in his 20s.
Way younger.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe 22, something like that.
Right. And then the person who did this too, their life is over as well.
See, that's what you think. I don't think they're gonna get this guy.
Well, maybe this guy.
Who killed P&B? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't think they know who killed Pop Smoke.
No.
It's a shame that you're like rappers are targets now.
Yeah.
I hope this doesn't set like a precedent.
I think everybody's a target now. I mean, especially when you look at like random shootings.
Right, like at a grocery store or
yeah.
anything. Yeah.
Like no place is really safe.
Oh, imagine eating at a place and you get shot.
I mean, imagine being in church.
Yeah.
I mean,
right.
even that secret space has been violated.
You're going for a moment of peace.
Yeah.
and trying to like.
You're not safe at school. You're not safe at church.
Yeah,
You
this
can't go
world-
to the mall. You are not safe at the movies. You're not safe if you're going out for chicken and waffles.
Yeah, the world is scary.
You're not safe rolling down South Street.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Oh, it's a problem.
when you think about that, though, do you ever think that you want a gun?
No, me?
Yeah. Do
I
you
think-
think that if you had a gun, do you ever think about, I need a gun, I could be safer?
I think P&B Rock would have been safer if he had a gun.
Maybe.
Cause
But what about you yourself?
me, I don't know if I have it in me to
I know I don't.
do not.
Do not.
I don't think I do
And
either.
I grew up around guns. You know, my dad was a hunter. He always had guns.
So I don't have any shame in saying this. Let's say, God forbid, God forbid. If I'm in that situation where P&B Rock was in, if the guy is sitting there with a gun and he's asking me for my jewelry,
Here you go, dude. Help yourself.
right? Like,
Wait, let me go get my purse.
I'll be right back.
Right.
No, like hundreds of thousands of jewelry. You know what I mean? Like that's why the guy wanted to rob him. But
Exactly.
I'm taking it off.
Right. Why
'Cause
did you
I-
have to shoot me?
Yeah, I'm not losing my life over jewelry.
Exactly.
No.
Same thing with your car, anything like that.
Yeah, I'm not saying. I don't even know how that's how. If it's
You want my Honda Civic?
I don't know if that's how it played out. Maybe the guy just shot him.
But I was asking you about the
beforehand.
gun because
I don't think I can.
in my family, I think myself and Stacy are the only ones that don't have guns.
So don't come lacking. All right.
I mean, like, Liz has a gun, Lenny has a gun.
shout out to Lenny.
Yeah, my niece has a gun, my nephews have gun. Like, I just...
This is the first time on this show that we're talking about guns here. I'll say that.
It's just
No,
not something
they scare me.
They scare me too. Like,
You know what I don't see myself ever doing? Going to a driving range.
Me neither.
Or excuse me, gun range.
Right.
And shooting guns for fun. I don't want to be near them.
Me neither.
They
Wait a minute,
scare
have
me.
you seen the ad for Dr. Oz where he's shooting the shotgun?
He freaks me out.
He looks so uncomfortable.
He freaks me out.
You can tell he's never done that before.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we're doomed. All the people that are running to be in charge all
Yeah.
scare me. The people who are in charge scare
Dr.
me.
Oz doesn't scare me. I see him as a reasonable Republican.
Oh, yeah, I don't know anything about politics. I don't have a rebuttal because I don't know anything.
No, he just seems like someone you could. What am I trying to say?
I don't know.
Debate.
Okay.
Mastriano?
The only thing I know about Dr. Oz is when Phyllis graduated. Shout out to Phyllis. When she graduated from college, he made a speech at her graduation. That's
Nice.
the only thing I know about him.
Nice. I know his daughter's a dietitian. Shout out to Phyllis.
Yes.
And while we're on that subject,
Yeah.
who looked more beautiful in Italy
Then my sister.
than your sister?
Ready for this answer?
Oh, my
Ready for this answer? My mother.
Oh my gosh, you're
My
right.
mother.
That blue dress.
Yeah. We killed it. All of us.
You all did, yeah.
I loved it. I loved
Yeah.
it. Shout out to Salvatore and Elenia. I hope you guys are happy as could be. That's who got married, my cousin Salvatore, and his new wife Elenia. Shout out to Lucia. Shout out to everybody over there. I had a great time.
Yeah, you could tell.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, everyone had navy blue on or
Yeah.
black, and I came in with a pink suit. Oh, I felt
That's
great.
right, everybody look at me.
Yo, straight up, straight up.
No, your family looked great.
Thank you. We had a great time. I can't wait to go back. I said this in the last few episodes, but I really hope in December they come for the wedding that we have here.
Who's getting married?
My other cousin Salvatore.
Nice.
So in Italy, my cousin Salvatore, who lives there, got married. That's why we went. And now my cousin who lives in Brooklyn, Salvatore, he's getting married. So shout out to him and his wife. But so I'm obviously going because it's not that far of a drive.
Now, and that looked like a great wedding.
Oh my
I know
goodness.
the food was probably off the charts.
Wait, do you like seafood?
Yeah.
Okay, so you would have loved it. Every course had seafood.
Nice.
It was based around seafood. But yeah, amazing, absolutely amazing. You got to go to Sicily. But okay. Someday. The question for the week that came up a lot. I need to know your take on it. Okay, so you ready? Does money buy happiness?
No, I'll tell you why.
Please.
I'm relatively happy now with very little money. I would like to try.
Yeah.
I think money buys You don't have so many worries if you have money.
Do you have any?
Well,
At all,
of course you do. You have interpersonal, but what I'm saying is most of my problems now are financial.
They would be solved.
They would be solved. My interpersonal relationships are all pretty good. I'm relatively happy
Yeah.
without money. So,
So your final answer is that no.
no, I don't think it does.
Okay. I do agree with your points. But I
I think it buys peace of mind is what I'm trying to say.
and that might be priceless.
Right, because
Peace of mind.
your average person is probably worrying about their money. How are they going to pay this or that? Would they like to go on a vacation? What can they leave for their children? Can I put my kid through college? These are things that
They don't worry about.
will buy peace of mind if you have money.
We'll split the rest of this, finish it?
Okay?
Okay.
Because it's a sin to waste wine.
It is. We might as well finish the bottle. This is nice. That was nice.
It's very nice.
I think it does buy happiness because, like you said, most of my problems are financial,
Right.
and the worry
Right.
that money would take away from
Exactly.
makes me say yes. Because am I a happy person? Sure.
It's your nature. That's the same thing with me. It's my
Sure.
nature.
Right. Would money make me way, way, way happier?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So my
I mean,
answer,
think of the stress that you know you don't have to get up and go to work every day.
I might want to though.
Right.
You might want to. You might. I'm not saying you'd be
But
bored.
you wouldn't have to.
Yes. Yes. So everything we're saying
Yeah.
makes me say yes. So I think money can buy happiness. I also do think it comes within, because if you weren't that way beforehand and you just have an excess of money, I don't know if that'll really help you.
No.
But if you are that person kind of already and you kind of make the best out of each case scenario, I think money would increase your
Right.
happiness.
Because if you don't have
drastically.
money, you have to get your joy somewhere else.
Yeah.
And then what about people just like you said, Brett Favre? He's got money, but it wasn't enough.
Right. He was addicted to Vicodin. He was taking like 17 Vicodin in the 1996 season. He retired in like 2010.
God knows he probably has body aches, but that's a whole hell of a lot of Vicodin.
Yeah. Like what? So that's.
I mean, I've had it prescribed for me.
Yeah.
And, maybe 4 in a day.
Oh my God.
17? Yikes.
Yeah, he had a problem. He had a super problem. I'm with you. Like he's clearly scum. I think his record shows that he's not a good guy.
Like the guy started out probably with more money than you'll ever have or
Yeah,
I'll ever
right,
have, but
right.
that still wasn't enough.
Possibly.
And then, you hear this too, where they say money can't buy happiness, but it can buy margaritas and tacos, and you've never seen anybody unhappy in a Mexican restaurant. You got to make your own happiness. That's
true.
what I'm saying.
And I just felt these in my pocket, so I have to give it to you. So you're a big fan of lemon drop specifically.
My favorite
So here are 2 lemon high chews.
haichu, lemon, and grapefruit.
Yes.
Call me crazy, but I love the grapefruit.
It's crazy. They're in the same bag.
I know.
And I couldn't remember if you liked the grapefruit. So
This is when I buy that bag, I pick all of the grapefruits out, and then I will offer someone.
Fair. Okay, so you don't like the watermelon.
I'll eat it if I have to.
Right. So fun fact, they sent me another box.
Really?
And I just got done recording a video specifically for Haichu. I did that of the Tuesday this week. So this is the second video I'm recording this week. But I did one specifically for Haichu. I'm waiting for their response. She always takes a few days to respond to anything. But so hopefully that worked good. But they sent me a huge box and they sent me a bunch of new bags. And
Nice.
I said, ooh, this is perfect, and give one to Pam.
That's nice.
So, okay, so all right. So the important question got answered. You said no, ultimately, is your answer. Yes is my answer. But okay, on this, I think we should end this show with the riddle. So this is a segment of the show that we call Riddles with Vito.
Okay.
All right. You're a very smart individual.
I like to think so.
You know a lot of information. This doesn't have to do with how smart you are, though. It's always a play on words or something like that. Okay, so I'm going to ask you the riddle, and if you can't get it, it's okay. No one has sat next to me
And gotten the riddle?
and got one right yet.
Well, there's always a first time.
Correct. It might be today, folks. Riddles with Vito, folks. What did the little skunk want to be when he grew up? What did the little skunk want to be when he grew up?
A big stinker.
Folks. For the first time in Vibrations with Vito history, someone has sat next to me here. I promise you, we did not rehearse. I didn't ask her this before. What did the little skunk want to be when he grew up? The answer is indeed a big stinker.
Jeopardy! I owe it all to Alex Trebek.
That's a Jeopardy. That's a Jeopardy question.
I'm just saying, you learn to use your mind.
Oh boy. Oh, damn! I'm a little upset. I'm not gonna lie. The streak ends. That was amazing.
That was
big
fun.
stinker. Oh man, I low-key want to ask you one to get you stumped, but I think we should leave it like that. That was amazing. Damn. Okay, I think that was the 16th or 17th time I've asked somebody a riddle. So it's 16-1 or 17-1, something like that. Wow.
All right.
Wow. Pam Mathewson, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Let me finish this and we're going to close here. Okay. So, folks, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I had a great time. I want to shout out Pam. I love you dearly.
I love you too.
Taryn told me to tell you she said hello.
Oh, I love Taryn. I miss her.
Yeah, she's great. She's one of the purest souls that's ever existed on this planet. So thank you for coming. I had a great time. If you're not doing anything later, let me know. I know you have some stuff to do now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so good thing. The time is good. The time is good. So I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody who tuned in. Again, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Find me on Apple. Find me on Spotify. Find me on Instagram. Find me on TikTok. All under the name Vibrations with Vito. This is episode 27. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you have a great week. Ciao for now.